for the 12 tables. These 12 tables and 7 seals is the 7th seal is the ordinances we receive in the course of salvation in the temple. While the 12 tables is the ceremonies required of us during these ordinances and as an individual. This is where Ordinary Igbo and Omenala Igbo anchor its strength. So there is nothing diabolic, there is nothing evil there. It is from the throne of God descended down to our fathers. So we have embraced it and we want to bring it to the world, and that is my calling. That is why I am called. I am not called to be a politician. I am called to be this cultural activist of my people, to teach them the ways of our God and let them understand who we are, where we emanated from, and what we are here to do. Now, after that, listen very well, because the Bible will not give you this information I'm giving to you. I am talking to you now from the very highest realm cadre of the spirit, above the 9 planets. That is where I'm talking from now, right now. So open your ears and focus, and then learn, so that the information can be passed to our generation, so they will know who our God is. So I proceed. He said, therefore, thou, my faithful friend, dear Moses, take thou the power and might. Take thou the power and the high might of thy God. Take thou the power and the high might of your God. Now he said, let me go back again. He said, the reason why, hear also the voice of thy God, wherewith I give thee the 7 seals and 12 tables, that the angels and spirits may always yield obedient service to thee, when thou callest upon them and sightest them by these 7 seals and 12 tables of my omnipotence. And hereunto thou shalt also have herewith a knowledge of the highest mysteries. This is the reason why we have the 7 seal and 12 table, that we might be able to access the knowledge of the highest mystery of the omnipotency of the Father. That is the reason why it was created. So if they are not of any use, it won't be created. It won't be made by the Father. Those are part of those decrees that were passed before the foundation of the world. And now he proceeds to say, therefore, thou, my faithful friend, dear Moses, take thou the power and the high might of thy God. Take thou the power, and the high might of your God. And he mentioned the elements of spirit attached additional to these angels and spirit. He said 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. The symbol of the 12 apostles of Jesus Christ. Can't blow over. This is wonderful. Now, look at it. He gave them, apart from the 7 seals and 12 tables, he now gave them 12 spirits. I'll mention their name. He said Akon, Yeshye, Cheneha, Yashena, Elijah, Rachmiel, Ali, Ehihe, Aisha, Eheye, Elion. This is the 12 spirits in the 12th order, manifested on earth by Christ by establishing the 12 apostles, him making the 13. I'm teaching you mystery. This is how this chi of a thing come. So among the ministering angels or spirits, we are what will I say? We now derive assistance, aguishi of this or aguishi of that. These ministering angels and spirits brings to you either one source of power of healing or the other, or one source of element of knowledge or the other. That is why aguishi jiwuru oguishi, ogunsi. Are you getting me? So against, that is that spirit that will stand against the forces of darkness. He has knowledge of good and evil. That is why those of the aguishis, some of them are rooted in leaves. Some are rooted in roots, herbs, and incurring one sickness or the other. Some of them too have the evil knowledge of bringing so many herbs together to create havoc. This is what this Agusian spirit does. So they are the gift of God unto man. And our fathers, being the descendants of the He, which is the God, the great Amadioha of all spirits, the King of all spirits, the King of kings, and the King of glory, is Amadioha of Igbo land. He's the head of, he's the father of all anything called spirits. Now, after this, they are now begin the first mystery. Listen, they are now begin the first mystery, which will bring us here. Look at this image very well. This is the reason why, as a human being, you have 5 hands, 5 fingers, and 5 fingers left and right. This is the reason why. And this is the first mystery of the Father. It is a year for the mother of the 7 spirits. This is it. That was the first mystery of the Father, which has to do with the water, fire, air, and the earth. This is it. And I want to review to you that this spirit, out of which came Salatel, Michael, Raphael, and Uriel. That, what do I mean by that? Water, fire, air, and earth. Now, let me refute to you. Raphael is the earth. When you hear angel Raphael, it's the earth. It's just the earth. Now, let me not deviate from today's lecture. We are going towards a successful descendant of what Chi is all about, and why we all have guardian angels, guardian spirits, why we have people being tormented by one Aguishi or the other, people being disturbed by one spirit of element or the other. We are trying to narrow it down so that in Igbo culture, why we have so many powers and mysteries in Igbo land, that is where all things begin. That is who we are. I am the head of the first Ama Amizizi of Igbo land. It is me. I am that first family of Igbo land. Ama Izizi, led by Amadioha. It is myself. I am the descendant of that first seed. It is me. And I don't think the head will be on it and the tail will be allowed to rule over him. It does not happen anywhere. Let me not deviate from that. Then we descend down to this place. Out of this first mystery of the Father came the 7 spirits and the 4 elements. The water, the fire, the air, and the earth. And this spirit is what our fathers call Yafo, the destroyer of evil, the destroyer of all Obanje spirit. Every other spirit of element of snake, she destroys, she conquers. This is the queen mother of the first mystery. After the 7 spirit has been unleashed, let me mention the 7 spirit for you so that you know what we are talking about, that we are not joking, and as we have come, we will not go back. The 7 spirits that came out of this great mother is, let me mention, Ariel, Azil, Mabuel, Babuel, Mephistopheles, Azabelis, and Anituelis. These 7 came out of this first mystery and the 4 elements which I have mentioned. The 7 spirits is the 7 kingdom of the Father. All of us came from any of these kingdoms. And remember, each of these 7 spirits has 1,000. Each has 1,000. Each has 1,000. So, and each among the 1,000 have their own 1,000. And each among that 1,000 have their own 1,000. It is what it is. Have you seen why they are many? They are many. They are many. The spirits are many. The angels are many. So the Bible only gave us a foundational information. Did no root into it. But we, in our culture, creation and the word of creation is rooted deep into our culture. Today, I have unleashed this information. I will teach you about the rock. That is why I brought this before the rock. This is one among the spirits I have spoken with. I am the only man on earth that can invoke this spirit out, that can command this spirit, and he does the will of mankind. And this, Amadioha have set ready for destruction if Biafra failed to come. Look at it. The unknown government, you are saying something engineered them. Look at it. He has said that he is part of the operation. He has motivated them in their heart to move on. There's nothing this spirit cannot do. That is where we are. I will stop here for today because I have been warned not to go deeper. The next lecture will now come the reason why we use the rock in our culture. I am teaching you. I am your master teacher. I am the directorate of culture as far as Igbo culture is concerned. That is why I am the high prince. That is my duty. Some of you might feel I am here to create content to make money from you. Listen, this is a content that you must know. So every black man out there is supposed to subscribe to this channel, because we are not here to make money. But for the fact that we are spending money to teach you, we are spending money to research this information so you can understand our culture. That is the more reason why you must invest your time and your money to see that the glory of our nation comes to a limelight. So I urge every black child all over the world, and those of our ex-verbis in the white clothes should also please subscribe and learn and listen and follow up. You will only learn the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, which the Father has commanded me to teach you. I have not come of my own. I have come because the Father and the ancestors, the community of Ezumezu, have sent me. And that is why I come without fear. I have been ridiculed that I am now an idol worshiper. Yes, I accept it. But let me ask you, what does idol worshiping mean? Idol worshiping means every natural way of worship is idol worshiping. So Christianity also is idol worshiping. So try to know the English you speak before you send me rubbish online. I am doing the work which the Father have called me to do. I don't know the one that the Father have called you to do. If it is idol worshiping, I embrace it with all dignity and all respect, with every heart of my being, until the last day the Father will judge and will know the truth. Thank you, brothers and sisters. Continue, follow up, share our videos, and make sure every Dick, Tom, and Harry gets it. This is the truth that we are teaching you. The white supremacists have lied over decades, and we are unveiling them gradually. Then we will know who we are, where we come from, and why we are here on earth. This will help us establish a peaceful environment and a unified nation. Thank you. I wish you well.